We're looking at 2.1, number 22, and we're asked to graph f prime given the graph of the function f below. So first, let's begin by giving ourselves an xy value that has about the same x and y coordinates as what we see on the screen. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next, we're going to run through this function f and try to sketch out and estimate a slope of a tangent line at several different points. So I'm going to begin here at x equals 3 and sketch in a bit of a tangent line. And to me, that seems to be a pretty steep line. I'm going to guess that has a slope in the range of about 3. Next, I'm going to move over to the 2, and we see here's the point where x is 2, and that's in this area, and that's less steep than the slope that we said had 3. That looks to me like maybe it's a little less than 1. Let's call it a half. And then just to the left of 2, there's the top of a hill, and that's around a slope of 0. Then where x is 1, we can sketch in another tangent line, and that seems to be a slope somewhere around -2. Let's move over to where x is 0 and go to the graph there and sketch in a little tangent line, and that looks to be around maybe -1. Then where x is 1, or actually just before x is 1, there's a horizontal tangent, so slope 0. Then where x is 1, we see that's not exactly a slope of 1. Let's call it a half. And then where x is 2, this is a fairly steep tangent line again, maybe around 3. So then now that we have this collection of tangent slopes, we go over to our graph of f prime, and we're going to try to plot those slopes and connect. So where x was equal to -3, we had a value of around -3 for the slope. So I'm going to put a point there. Then just to the left side of -2, we said we had a slope of about, let's see, I put this in the wrong spot. That was supposed to be up at +3. Here we go. Okay, then just to the left of -2, we had a slope that was around a half. And then we said just after it, we had a slope that was 0. Then where x was -1, we had a slope around -2. Where x was 0, we had a slope that was around -1. And then let's see, also around x equals 1, we had a slope that was 0. Just to the right of that, around a half. And then over where x was 2, we had a slope that was about 3. And so those are the points on my graph of f prime that correspond to the tangent line slopes that I sketched in on top of the graph of f. So I'm going to connect all of these with a curve, and something like this is going to be my estimation for the graph of f prime.